What is user experience design? In terms of website design and application design, what is user experience design exactly? So user experience design, when it comes to application and web design, is effectively the design of the user experience. So that effectively means, what does it look like and how does it feel to the user when they are using a particular website or application? So I'll give you a quick example using what they call a wireframe in the space of user experience design in the industry, as it is well known as. So effectively, a user experience design consists of how a page should be. So you might have elements on there. So obviously you've got your header. But on this particular page, let's say there's a process for, let's say, an application design, okay? So it's a 3-step process. So you've got your navigation at the top to tell the user where they are in the process, and the first page is simple input details. So this is asking the user about their details, about their email address, which they go on and enter in these input fields here. Now, user experience design is effectively everything that you see there. It is the placement of it actually is the placement of the navigation at the top. It's the placement and design of the input fields as well. But what it intends to do, user experience design, is make it very easy and enjoyable for the user to use, effectively, to complete a task on this website. So let's have a look. So on our website, it's a good user experience design is making sure that the elements are in the right place. So you would usually have, say, if we're collecting people's details, there's all kinds of different patterns, even right down to the layout of input fields, and but for this particular example, I'm just going to keep it short, just to give you an example of what user experience design is when it comes to web design and application design. So user experience design is effectively how easy and nice it is for the users to be able to use our application. So that comes down to the layout. How does the user feel when they are looking at the input fields? Do things make sense? When they, is it easy for them to understand where they are? So you need to give them some sort of form of highlighting to indicate that they are active on this particular step, which is step 1 of 3 on this particular application design. And then it's things like which of the fields need to be filled in. So you make it obvious to them by telling them which fields are optional and which aren't. And effectively, when the user fills out the form, this form is obviously very self-explanatory in that the user is on step 1, they input the details and they hit the submit button. So this particular button would then go ahead and validate the form, and then again, everything is subjective when it comes to user experience design, but for this particular one, let's assume that these are our messages below our fields, and when you've hit that button and these fields haven't been given a value by the user, they're then indicated by the validation to provide an input within the fields. Now that effectively, in a nutshell, is what user experience design is. And that is a real summary of effectively what user experience is. Now, in the next few videos, what we're going to do is we're going to go into a lot more detail, and I'm going to cover all kinds of different types of websites and applications, and the best practices and actual processes for how user experience design and a marketer like myself goes about and conducts particular research, concepts, and then how you validate them, how you get feedback on them, and all this sort of stuff when it comes to user experience design we'll be covering. So if you haven't subscribed already to the channel, make sure that you subscribe and stay tuned for more videos around user experience design.